Hello everyone, and welcome to the recap of the seventh round of the classical chess tournament I am attending here in Amman, Jordan. Today my opponent was Anas Khwaira, and I was super excited. I wanted to go all out for a win, and I decided I would play the King's Indian attack, and I knew for a fact he played the Karakan. Because I'm a stalker, I prepared a long time ago. Uh, I've known he plays the Karakan for years, and I looked at some lines. I had decent preparation, and I arrived a little bit late, and I played e4. He played c6, d3, d5, knight b d2, or knight d2. On my prep, he played e5. I was sort of expecting g6 because I knew he plays the King's Indian defense. I knew he liked it, so maybe I was like, okay, maybe he'll go for a structure with g6. I did have preparation here, but I also looked at e5. This was my preparation, but he surprised me here with queen c7, and he was very nice and analyzed with me the game afterwards. He did tell me he played queen c7 to avoid, like he looked at this before the game and he played it to avoid the preparation. My preparation here was bishop d6. Unfortunately, I didn't have the sufficient time between the rounds to look at every single line, so bishop d6 and g6 were like e5 and g6 were both the most common, so I decided to prepare them. But I studied games, and I still like, okay, I don't have to brute force theory. I can just play from the information I know from studying the games from these positions. So I played g3, played knight f6, bishop g2, bishop d6, castles, castles, typical stuff. And here I was thinking, I didn't really know, should I play rook e1, should I play queen e2, should I play c3, should I play b3. I considered, I know in some of these positions you do want to play b3, however, I was kind of concerned about a5, and I didn't really remember if this is the type of position I should play b3, and I settled on c3. I was like, in these positions, you like never regret playing c3. So like I spent a few minutes, I played c3. He played a5, which I thought was fine. Uh, I decided to play rook e1, and I probably wasn't going to go for the standard King's Indian attack, and we're like there's ideas in the King's Indian attack to play knight f1, h4, knight e3, knight h2, and knight g4, etc., etc. But I didn't think this was the position where you do that. And I played rook e1. I was like, okay, maybe I'll play d4. He played knight a6, and I spent, wow, I spent about 18 minutes. How much? About 18 minutes here. Calculating d4. And we agreed after the game that he shouldn't have allowed d4. I think he misevaluated it. But there were so many lines here and complications, and honestly, I was super, super nervous. But I decided to play d4, and I was calculating d takes, I was calculating e takes, I was calculating knight takes, I calculated bishop g4. There are also sidelines. For example, I calculated d takes e4, d takes e5, e takes f3. I was going to play e takes d6, queen takes d6, knight f3, and I was going to go for this endgame, which is better for white because white has the bishop pair and white has the open file. And he told me that he thought this position was like holdable. I wanted this. I also looked at e takes e5, and he can resign because I win a piece. I looked at knight takes. I forgot what exactly I calculated here. I think it was maybe just takes. Yeah, and my entire idea is just, for example, to get the bishop there. So I think, if I recall correctly, probably I would have done this. Yeah, if bishop c5, I would have taken one up pawn, and if he took, I just take. Maybe he plays something like queen d7, just up a pawn. If d takes, which is what happened in the game, I calculated takes, 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 and white is better. White is better here because bishop h7 is a problem, bishop c6 is a problem, bishop pair in an open position and control of the file. And he spent a long time calculating, and he played queen b5. And I thought for a bit here, I decided to play a4. And he played queen c4. Had he played queen b6, I was going to play bishop to e3, maybe, or queen h5. And this position is just better. Or sorry, this hangs b2. I was probably, maybe I would have played queen c2, gotten g6, bishop e3, maybe bishop h6, and white is chilling here. So I played a4, he played queen c4, and I was like, oh, I can win a pawn here. I can just play queen h5, this is mate, and threatening this. But there is a very, very, very beautiful line here that I want to show, which starts with the move g6, queen h6, knight c5 attacking my bishop, and the beautiful bishop to d5. And if he takes, I was going to play queen takes f8 check, king takes f8, bishop to h6, king to g8. This is checkmate. Bishop d3, I'm pretty sure also works here. However, yeah, both should be completely fine if I calculate correctly. But it allows queen e6, which doesn't matter, white is just completely winning. But yeah, but I settled, first of all, queen h6 is hope chess. I'm hoping, oh, maybe he won't see it. But yeah, that's not how you should play chess. You could just play bishop e6 here, and yeah, I was looking at lines with somehow, like maybe bishop g2, and playing rook e4, rook h4. But I decided to just take the pawn. And I was worried about, I spent maybe an unnecessary amount of time here calculating knight c5, queen a8, and I was trying to see if this works, like something like takes, and I was trying to see if we could trap my queen, or if he has some bishop h3 ideas. Knight c5, queen h3, bishop h3. I saw queen takes, king takes here, here, this bishop d5 idea. Why I was conflicted, okay, if here, oops, if it was his turn, like here, bishop h6, and here I had also bishop d5. But I settled on, okay, knight c5 is stupid, I'm just going to take a pawn, and after rook e8, I had to be pretty precise. I had to play this move bishop to h6. If takes, I just mate him. And white is winning. Or I don't want to say winning, but white is... Maybe probably white is winning here. Probably white is winning. I mean, the bishop pair, you're just way too active here and you're up a pawn. Rook d1 is coming. And he played bishop to h3, which I saw, I thought was fine. And I played this nice move, queen to g5. Point is, you can't take the bishop with like queen takes or oops, sorry, the rook takes, because I would play queen f6 and you can resign. This is unstoppable. But we must pay attention to detail here because if rook e4, queen e4, queen f6, I'm the one who just loses because there's queen g2 mate. And then he played rook e6, which I saw, played rook a d1, and I was like, oh, I'm just chilling here. And after k e8, I thought I just won the game because I calculated rook d8, I saw f6, uh, I calculated some lines with queen takes f6, rook takes, and I think bishop d5 here. There's this, and I can take. Anyways, point is, I thought I was winning. I think f6 takes here. Yeah, I saw this bishop d5. Yeah, I'm winning the queen. I think I had about 13 minutes. Rook d8. If he took, I take, and this is mate. If rook d8, and yeah, I just saw if he takes, I win. If f6, I just win. If he does nothing, I take queen f6, and he resigns. And I just completely didn't see knight c7. And I was like, okay, it's fine. Let's just take, and queen h4. I was like, okay, I'm kind of losing it a bit because this is going to hang. And I saw bishop f5, which he played. And I have to play this move f3, and yeah, after queen takes a4, my advantage is just gone. Then I played rook e2. We had, I think, about 4, 5, 6 minutes here. And it was just a prophylactic move. I was thinking about rook d2 ideas. He played f6, which is fine. It's probably the best move. And I played queen f4 with long-term ideas of queen b8 maybe, or queen c7 if he moves this knight. Then he took, and I misevaluated this move completely because I just missed that after playing queen f4 that when he takes, I cannot trade into the endgame because the endgame is losing. What do you mean it's losing? Okay, I'll show you. Takes, queen d1, queen f1, queen f1, king f1, or oops, not like this. Rook e4, queen e4, queen e4, fe4, knight d6, and I'm just losing this pawn. And I could have went for this. Maybe I would have played e5, he would have taken, and I would have tried for the next 3 hours to make a draw. But I thought I could take like this after queen d1, which I completely missed. I completely missed queen d1. I saw queen a1. I completely missed queen d1 for some reason. I saw queen c1, bishop c1. I thought this endgame was fine, but I think here I also missed knight d6. I saw, but I don't know. I just missed this too somehow. I thought I had counterplay. Like I thought queen a1, queen c1, queen c1, bishop c1, rook takes. I thought rook d2 here. Yeah, this is what I saw. I missed that after knight d6, rook d2. He doesn't really have to take, and worse. But anyway, same thing happened, takes, and I saw rook d2, and he just plays g5, and I'm dead. He can also take here, I'm pretty sure. But he didn't, if like here he has blocks, but he was worried about rook d7, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I played rook d2, found this very nice move g5, and after playing e5 I can resign because he just plays knight f7. And when I blundered knight f7, I kind of wanted to disappear, like I think it's for the first time in my life I was actually angry. And I think this like Like may sound weird. What do you mean? Of course you'll be angry when you like hang your bishop, but usually I'm like sad or disappointed or just I pity myself or something. But I think it's for the first time I was actually just pissed off. Like I just hung my bishop. Like wow, and I just lose. I was like, okay, e5 takes takes, I take, and okay, this is probably just a draw, and takes, I just take, and he resigns. But yeah, just completely hallucinated. I missed knight f7, and yeah, I can resign here. I played for some moves. Maybe he will like have a stroke or something. Played rook d7, and I think I played rook d7. I like laughed a little bit because yeah, this position is just dead lost. Played b5, I played king f2, he took rook d8, king f7. I just resigned. Uh, very weird game. Uh, man, I'm just sad, man, because for some reason, for some reason, okay, let's go to this position. After playing a4, and he played queen c4. For some reason, I don't know what was wrong. I even calmed down, like a lot of my nerves just calmed down. For some reason, after he played queen c4, I was so convinced that no matter what I will do, I will lose. And and I'm like, why? Why? I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why. Like I feel like I have the psychology of like a 7-year old when I play chess. Like I don't know why. Like all this excitement and energy to win the game just went out the window suddenly. I think I realized that I will probably win if I play correctly, and I got like too scared of getting my hopes up. So I was like, if I lose, well, it's easier when I get the loss. If I believe I lose, I don't know, man. I'm just super disappointed in myself. Like I got my preparation on the board. Uh, I got like a position that resembles the positions I studied, and I just got a better position, and I like threw it out the window for no reason. Like for no reason. Like I couldn't have asked for a better position. Like I couldn't I couldn't like the day before if I had to ask for a position, I couldn't have asked for a position better than this. Like I have the bishop here and I'm up upon. What am I doing? Like I don't know, man. I'm just sad. But honestly, I don't know where exactly I went wrong. He told me after the game that it's probably rook d8, I think is what he said. And yeah, I agree. I missed knight c7. I think here, like, I think what I should have done, like, it's very hard to play a move here with low time on the clock, but maybe just, I don't know. Like, like, okay, let's say a5, getting out of this. He plays rook takes e4. I have queen f6 here. So, yeah, he can't do that. Like, I don't know, maybe I should have just played a5 here. Then there's like lines with f5 and bishop f5. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I'm just disappointed in myself. I'm disappointed that I let this position get out of my hands. Like, like, I mean, wow. Like, yeah, I could have played. I considered here just not going for this queen h5 thing and just very calmly playing a move like bishop f4. I could have done this honestly. Then there's knight here, but like, still, like you're just better here. Like, okay, maybe you don't win a pawn, but I don't know. I don't know. Like, there, I don't know. I don't know what to say, honestly. Uh, I kind of don't want to leave the video on a negative note, so I'll say a few positive things. I'm glad I had the opportunity to play with strong players this tournament. I'm glad that I was able to outcalculate my significantly higher rated opponent, and like understanding that I should play d4 here and the endgame it leads to. I'm happy that, you know, I took risk. I'm happy that I chose to ambitiously play a King's Indian attack, not like I could have played an exchange. I could have played some main line with knight c3. I decided to go all out for a win, and I did this against Mansour Samir too. So I'm glad I'm kind of not being I'm not being a like too passive like I used to. Like I have an old game here, like I can show you. And yeah, you can see this game. I was playing with the black pieces against Anas, and like there's nothing wrong. Like I played this game really, really well. Maybe this is the best game I've played in my life, even though I lost on time. But super solid trading, not taking really any risk, just taking zero risks, and just like repeating moves. Like like you can repeat moves here, it's fine, but like it's just not ambitious. Like you can do like as black, you can do a lot of things here. Like you can try and come up with something. But yeah, like knight f8, which is a good move. Like it is a good move. It's just not ambitious. So I'm glad that my playing style is changing to a more ambitious one. But yeah, on a more positive note, I'll also like, of course, I'll analyze the game I played. I'll analyze all my games. I'll learn all of them. I'll solve like 50 million more puzzles so I never hang my bishop. So yeah, thank you to everyone who has made it here. Tune in for tomorrow's recap, and tomorrow's round 8. After it is round 9, and that will conclude our tournament. I am also up 20 rating points. I hope I can cross 1900 by the end of the tournament, perhaps by winning tomorrow and winning the day after. So yeah, thank you to everyone who watched. Bye bye.